Hey everyone, this is Rich with the Gym News. We need to add a couple addendums to yesterday's show and a little more clarity. I wanted to do that after watching the show, after I posted it. So in this little segment, we want to focus on the topic of the body doubles. Basically, the person we're seeing at the 9/11 memorial seems to be the person that we saw at the January 20th inauguration, the Hillary Clinton person who seems to be very, very short, and nobody seems to be getting the fact that she's very, very short. So compared to the Hillary that we've seen our whole lives. So I want to take you to that image again and share a few more with you just for clarity purposes. Okay, so here's the 9/11 memorial, right? Hillary Clinton, the top of her head is not going even to the bottom of Bill's chin. So I don't think Bill's wearing heels, even though we've seen paintings of that. That's neither here nor there for this segment. But Hillary's not standing in a hole. I doubt she's standing in a hole. And maybe she was, but I'm going to make another comparison here that's going to prove that this is not her. It can't be her unless she somehow had a leg surgery that no one talked about. So again, she's definitely not even coming up. First of all, here you got Barack Obama being taller than Bill, which I think Bill's actually, when you look at the biostats, he's taller. But anyway, let's focus on Hillary. She's so short, it's obvious. And across the board, if you compare her with Jill and Nancy, she's the shortest. She's a good 3 or 4 inches shorter than Jill and Nancy. But here's a picture right here, an old picture of Nancy and Hillary. And Hillary's even a little bit taller than Nancy. So what happened? Nancy, Hillary, Nancy, Hillary. Now, in our past show, the one about Hillary arrested, that was a good show. And there was some articles that came out about that. So feel free to look at that past show. It was one of our best ones. This is what we shared. We showed Hillary from the inauguration, same height, coming to the bottom of Bill's chin. Bill's wearing one glove and looking like he's falling asleep. To me, that doesn't look like Bill Clinton. And that doesn't look like Hillary Clinton, but they're wearing masks, so it's very convenient for if you're trying to pull one over on the people. Okay, here's another picture. Hillary, Hillary, you can see she's even wearing some heels there. So she's not even wearing flats, and she's not even coming up to the bottom of Bill's chin. Now here's the classic picture. Let's see here. Here's the classic picture of Bill and Hillary, where we always know Hillary's like 5'7", and Bill's like 6'1" or something like that. And so that's a typical picture of Hillary and Bill Clinton, where she's coming up, top of her head's coming up to about his eye level, which is very different than what we see in this one, where this person's coming up to the bottom of his chin, and where we see in the 9/11 video. I mean, yeah, there was a video about it too, I think. I've only seen the stills. Okay, so there was some more clarity on that. I'd love for some comments. I'd love for people to share it, because I think it's important to understand that if the media is showing people who aren't really them, then we need to really, really, let people ponder that. I just don't get why people aren't going, why they're not catching it. Okay, moving on. Now, it's been said by me from almost the first day of the first lockdown here in California. I was telling my friends, that's not Joe Biden, and they all thought I was crazy. But I don't think it is. So I'm going to keep going with that until proven otherwise. So check this out. Here's another side by side of Joe, and it hits his ears. Like you got detached earlobes, attached earlobes. Um, in fact, someone does a really good job comparing the two. Let me show you this one. This is my favorite when Joe Biden showed up at, or the Dodgers showed up at the White House. It was inside a building. You never saw any Dodgers walking around outside. Anyhow, here's a comparison of these four faces. This is the old Joe Biden, the Joe Biden that was the VP. See what I'm saying? Just look at it. Look at this. So I'm going to show you a really good comparison that somebody does when he breaks down um, the comparison of Joe Biden. So let's check it out. Should be here, right? Let's watch it.
Just a reminder of the different BUIDENs that are out there. I'm going to zoom in so you can see this on your large screen if it's there on your phone. And you'll notice the guy on the left is somebody that I remember. That's the look that I remember. And then on the right, there seems to be a different BUIDEN, even with the mouth and the teeth. You'll notice the loopy ear on the left here, and then the connected ear on the right. And then you go a step further on the bottom left, you'll notice the eyes up here right on the top right are kind of a color. On the bottom left here, you'll notice that they are dark black almost, a different type of mouth and teeth, and you've got the loopy ear. And then on the right side, you have another loopy ear, strange-looking character with a different forehead, strange-looking eyes. And then you will go a step further and look here on the bottom, a different nose, different face, different chin. And so, yeah, we keep seeing strange anomalies, and it is definitely awkward. And in talking with some folks, very interesting in going to the Hollywood world, they basically, from Hollywood, can make anything appear real.
Okay. So that little clip there was shared on World Awakening Q17 Telegram channel. I mean, if there's anything I can do by having this little show here, it's to get people to get on Telegram, because that's where all the information is being shared. Information where that you can't necessarily find on other media platforms because they censor it for public safety. So anyhow, do your own comparisons with the Biden stuff. I want to show that one clip one more time of Joe Biden being asked, is he the body double? And the two security guards walking away. I think it's important. So let's watch. And this is a better version than the one I had in yesterday's show.
Joe Biden, Robinette, is that you? No, Joe Biden, hey Joe, are you the body double? It's the body double. Hey Joe.
Oh, the cops don't even want you.
This is the one that you see on CNN, but where's the real Joe?
One more time. Notice he walks the same way, kind of like with the arms out, like you notice we'll see on the TV, Joe Biden, and then he throws his arms up. You know, he doesn't say, oh, don't be ridiculous. And where is the rest of his security detail? There's like literally two security officers, like almost like security guards, not Secret Service, not special agents, and they just jam right out into the scene. So let's just check that out one more time because I love it.
Joe Biden, Robinette, is that you? No, Joe Biden, hey Joe, are you the body double? It's the body double. Hey Joe.
Oh, the cops don't even want you.
This is the one that you see on CNN, but where's the real Joe?
Oops. I wish we had more details on that, and if I get them, I'll definitely share them because I don't think that's Washington, D.C., but that sure looks like the Joe Biden we see on TV. So there's some clarification on the Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden body double stuff. It's just too weird. The faces of Joe don't match up and the height of Hillary don't match up. So there you go. Think about that. Talk to you soon. Over and out.